From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update.
From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander with your Daybreak Drive-In for Tuesday, November 26th. It's deadline day in a death row case. The president-elect threatens new tariffs, and Formula One makes room for an American team. Next. One man is dead, another wounded after a shooting at an assisted living facility on the east side of Indianapolis. Happened at Rose Walk at Luther Woods on Ritter Avenue, just east of Community East Hospital. Investigators say a woman who works there let in a boyfriend who got into a fight with another worker, and it escalated to gunfire. Police have not yet released names. This is deadline day for Joseph Corcoran's attorneys to file arguments aimed at stopping his execution. Corcoran is slated to be the first inmate put to death in Indiana since 2009. His team argues he's too mentally ill to be executed. Once his team files, prosecutors have 1 week to respond, then the state Supreme Court will weigh in on whether to halt it. President-elect Donald Trump is threatening to impose sweeping new tariffs on China and America's nearest neighbors as soon as he takes office. As part of his efforts to crack down on illegal immigration and drugs, he said he would impose a 25% tax on all products entering the country from Canada and Mexico, and an additional 10% tariff on goods from China as one of his first executive orders. In a pre-Thanksgiving tradition, President Biden has pardoned the official White House turkeys. This year's birds are named Peach and Blossom. The ceremony to spare their lives was on the south lawn of the White House Monday. President and First Lady also served meals to members of the Coast Guard. Pacers are making the most of a long homestand so far. They beat the Pelicans last night, 114-110. Tyrese Halliburton buried 9 three-pointers on his way to 34 points on the night. Indiana's in the middle of a run of 4 games and 7 nights at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Next up, the Trailblazers tomorrow night and the Pistons Friday. Formula One is making room for an American team after all. After initially rejecting the plans from Michael Andretti, F1's governing body has now accepted what is essentially the same program, but with Andretti stepping aside for new names at the top. General Motors will provide the power plants. Mostly sunny today, colder though, high of 44. From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander. Be sure to like and subscribe for your daily news updates from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network.
This is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.